Decatur, the dames. Today we are here. We are at Scout, and I just want to show you that we're very lovely to let us use their space. And you can see there's a lot of people spread out all over using the lawn, having drinks, they're having dinner, and we're gonna go inside and say hello to the people. Come with me. Yo. See, there's so many people here enjoying. It's COVID style
dining.
social life, right?
Hi. Hi.
Come, careful.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put my face shield on because
I know.
All right. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna say hello to everybody.
That's why they're still in.
We're going to the bar because they're gonna
hear
tell
us.
us what their specials are. Can you guys hear me now? A shout a little longer. All right. So we're going to be speaking with the bartender here. Your name is? Tell us again.
Hi, I'm Dave McSweeney. I'm the resident bartender here at Scout Oakhurst. We've got a bunch of new cocktails for the fall we've been introducing. We've got the Flight. It is a hibiscus vodka cocktail. We've got the Low and Slow. That is going to be a fat-washed bourbon cocktail with a little Amaro, a hint of Fernet Branca, and some 1821 bitters in there. And we've got all kinds of new things on the food menu too, so go check that out. We do Grubhub, we do Chow Now. You can call us directly, or you can just come in. We've got beautiful servers for you.
What are your hours here?
The hours?
Yeah.
We've got Tuesday through Saturday. We are open at 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday we do brunch starting at 10 a.m. till 2:30, sometimes even 3, and then we've got dinner starting again from 5 to 9 on Sundays. So yeah, come join us at Scout. We've got an amazing experience and we've got some cocktails we'd love to share with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. And over on this side, we have this lusciousness. I feel like I'm in the tropics. Yes, we have this Jen over here. And Jen is actually going to talk to us outside because here is like loud and I'm wearing a mask. So this is it. This is like amazingness, right? Like look at all this. They have pots. They have stuff. This is cool.
It's so soft.
These are super soft. Jelly cats. This is super soft for your child. And we have an array of, what are these called?
These are succulents.
Succulents.
But these are made by Plantipus. A friend of mine makes these. Aren't they awesome?
You can get your child started on plants.
Yes, and adults love them too.
So let's go inside. Are you ready to join us?
I am ready to join you.
Let's roll. We're going to be making some cocktails.
Love it.
Oh, you're ready. Drink, girl. So check this out, ladies. Check this out. This is insane. It's like I feel like I'm in the jungle like Tarzan.
It's our lush little jungle.
Right? It's awesome.
Lush is
So
the
we're
perfect
at
name.
Scout. We're at Scout. Let's go in the back. We have our little designated area in the back. Thank you. And this is so lovely that they set this up here. All right. So here we can unmask. We are far away.
We are 6 feet apart.
Microphone?
Yep, hang on one second. I gotta tighten it up.
All right.
One more moment.
So Maria, what are we making? Something green,
We
right?
are making something
Okay.
green. Something green because of all the plants. All right, do you need a
Little hand sanitizer? Always. Never turn it down,
I
actually.
know, right? All right. I'm preparing something for you, so I'm like, we're gonna be as clean as we can.
And I'm thirsty, so
Oh, you're
this
thirsty.
is perfect.
What are you drinking over there? You're already
Oh,
drinking
this is
something
like
from my
a
drink.
twist on a bee's knees that
Woo!
I get to test their cocktails. It's awful.
I
It
like
really is.
that. I like that. I was like, oh, would you like to test it? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, if I have to.
All right. So tell us, what do you want to start with? Let's start plants first.
Okay,
And then at the end, we're gonna talk the crap out of this gin.
okay, sounds
You
good.
know, because so tell us the main thing that right now it's a lot of people are focusing on is, I know I was,
Right.
bringing your plants in
Absolutely.
because of the change of weather.
Yes. And it's a bigger task, I know, for some people, than it is for others, depending on how many plants that you have. And it's, oh gosh, well, where are we going to put
Right.
them? But what do I need to do before I bring them in, right? I mean, one good thing, you know, when you have plants outside, you know, all summer, all spring, you know, there's a chance of them having insects on them. So I think one of the biggest important things to do before you bring them inside is to, you know, hose them down. You can give them just a good hosing. That should do it.
That's gorgeous.
I personally use, I dilute some neem oil and spray the plants with that before I bring them in. It's an all-natural pesticide, so it's not going to be harmful to your other plants that you bring in, your pets, yourself. So that's definitely a good thing to do, but I would say a good time to bring them in is when it starts getting anywhere below 50 degrees. You see it's going to do that, then go ahead and start bringing them in. Maybe start a week ahead of time so that you have time to do all of these steps. And then, you know, make sure, you know, that you, once they bring them in, if they drop a few leaves or whatever, well, they're adjusting. Like, don't freak out. Don't think, you know, oh, I'm killing my plant. Plants have to shed leaves to grow new leaves. My sister said something funny. She said, my gosh, well, if a plant never shed one leaf, there'd be no more people in the world, you know? So that just always cracks me up. But other than that, they should easily transition to inside. As you are putting your plants inside, make sure that you're not putting them right under a vent, right above, over a vent, you know, things like that. The heat or even air conditioner in the summer, you know, is going to really be harmful to the plant. I'm sorry? Light. Well, so that all depends on the plant. You know, your fiddle here definitely wants to be getting some bright indirect light. Very, very picky about that. When you come see us, you can tell us kind of like, you always ask us questions about where you should put them in your house and the light needs of your plant. We have several plants that can definitely adjust to very low light areas. So we can definitely always talk about that. You can hit us up on Instagram. You can come in the shop and see us here. We're totally open to that. Or you can email us at info@lushplantco.com. Happy to help there. We can also recommend a lot of apps that you can use where you could take pictures of your plants and then it'll tell you a lot of the care needs for them.
Are you serious?
So, yeah.
We're always somewhere hiking and we're like, what is this? And we have no idea. Can somebody tell me?
You need Picture This. Picture This is a
Is
great
that
app.
Picture This?
Yes, and you take a picture of the plant and then it'll identify it for you. Now, if you're on a hike and you don't have cell service,
well, yeah,
you'll have to wait till you get home to know what it
SOL.
is. But yeah, no, that's a great resource. So, yeah, but anyway, we're always happy to help with any
All
questions.
these plants are the plants that you guys sell.
These are some that we sell. Here we have an Areca palm. This is a great indoor plant. Can definitely adjust to low light. Doesn't like a lot of bright light, so that's good. This is a Scindapsus. So this likes some medium indirect light. Looks kind of like a pothos, but it's not a pothos at all. It's called a silver pothos. This one's called a silvery Ann. This is a watermelon peperomia. And if you can kind of zoom in and see it up close, it's because it looks like a watermelon. That's also really easy to care for. Over here is a peperomia obtusifolia. Also known as a baby rubber plant, has some really nice pretty variegation. And we have all of these in our brand new mama pots. Blaine is the designer of these. She's a mom in San Diego and we love them. They already have drain holes. They have the drip trays. She just does some really, really beautiful stuff for us. And then this is a ponytail palm. As you can see, it's got a nice little hairdo. And then one of our most popular plants that we sell and one of the trendiest plants here is the fiddle leaf fig. So
Beautiful.
You know, this is, like I said, it likes the bright indirect light.
So let's make something.
Yeah, cocktails.
Come on, yeah. You know, I have my camera lady over there. She's like giving me signs because that's like how much time we're going on.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I don't want to like just bore the dames with like, well, not, I don't get bored by plants, but some people be like, we're here for the cocktails, girl. All right, so
I'm here for the cocktails.
So let's get back to the cocktail. We are going to be making Last Word, which is one of Chris's favorites. It's actually one of my favorites. We fell in love actually at the Iberian Fig. That's the first time we had it. And now since we haven't been able to go to the Iberian Fig, we're like, let's make this stuff at home. So we have been making drinks. All right, so very easy. And also Jen is going to tell us after we make the drink. She's going to tell because otherwise it's just like ongoing, right?
Yeah.
She actually brought her own gin. And we love gin. Our household loves gin.
Yeah.
When our kid can make cocktails, we're gonna have to, like, when he's 21, a few years from now, we're gonna be like, okay, you gotta like gin, man. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because that's how we rolled here, you know. So okay, so we're gonna be adding here, and on this side I have some Luxardo, some Maraschino liqueur, and we're gonna be using 3/4 of an ounce. And Chris always tells me, Maria, you should always say what measure, because I grew up in Italy and, you know, I make videos for all over. So it's like ounces. Okay, so we're gonna be putting 3/4 of an ounce, although that was.
And you can get one of these jiggers anywhere at your local liquor store.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You know, I used to make drinks back in the days before I started my YouTube channel, just like winging it, and they will always come out awful. Follow this guy. Like, it will be like always like too sour, too sweet, or something.
Are people confused when you say you grew up in Italy but you don't have like an Italian accent?
I can do an Italian accent for you if you want that. All right, so 3/4 also of the, this one here is lime. And it's really easy because they're all 3/4 of an ounce. And then we have some chartreuse.
Oh, chartreuse is my favorite. This is where we get the green, right?
Yep.
All right.
So chartreuse, oh, I put just a little over. It's gonna be a little more classy. All right, 3/4 here. And then we are gonna be using, what do you wanna use?
You know what? I would say for the last word, let's go with the Uncle Val's restorative gin.
Ooh. So while I shake, you tell us about Uncle Val's.
So this is Uncle Val's. This is a gin made out of Oregon. It's out of the 3-badge mixology portfolio. They make some really, really great gins. This is a traditional style gin. It's got some rose petal, a little sage. It's got, of course, your traditional juniper, and is just a really nice, elegant gin. This gin's great just straight up in a martini, but I thought it would go really, really nice in the last word.
So I actually learned, when you told me what you were bringing.
I won't really hear you while you're saying.
Oh, louder, okay. I'm gonna speak louder then. Or actually, I'll talk after. Shake for about 12 seconds, you guys. Don't grab it from here either. Grab it from the extremity. All right, kids. You shake, you shake. Give us some fofo. All right. Let's see if I can get it to open. All right, so then, can I toss this right here?
Yep.
All right, cool.
It's just ice. It's just water.
All right, so I was actually chilling the glass with a little bit of ice, and then we are going to strain this puppy up. Yeah, they're all like. And I am actually going to double strain it. You don't have to double strain it and get all fancy. There you go. So Ms. Jen is going to try this first one. And I even have a little,
Tough job.
a little cherry there. Let's see what she thinks. Chin chin!
Delicious.
You like it?
Delicious.
Man. Tasty. So I actually learned, when you told me what you were bringing, I actually learned that this is actually after Uncle Val's is actually Zio Valerio.
Yes.
It's an Italian guy, because these people try to make a gin that is very kind of like a replica of a Tuscany gin.
That's right, because the Sebastiani family, which is an Italian winemaking family, very popular in California, actually Italian descent, and this is their Uncle Val, as she said. And he was a doctor.
Valerio.
Valerio. And he was a doctor in Italy and grew a lot of his herbs in his own backyard. So yes, it is named after him.
You know, that's very
Italian.
That's very, very Italian of them, right? That it's like, oh, I like gin. I'm gonna make my own.
A lot of y'all see they also do a botanical gin, which is really, really awesome. And then they do a pepper gin as well, which they actually carry here at Scout. It's not a spicy gin, the pepper, it's more of a savory.
So I'm making a second one, and when I make the second one, is the exact same. We're just gonna use a different type of gin. You can tell us about the gin.
Okay, so this is Blue Coat. This is out of Philadelphia, and it's an American dry gin. So So just kind of a little play on, the red coat, like with Beefeater. So this is the blue coat. So traditional American dry gin, definitely juniper, really heavy citrus flavors here that I really like about it. So blends really nicely into a lot of different cocktails. And I think it'll go, let's see which one we like better.
I know, right?
In the last word.
After the second one, you're gonna be like, I like that girl. All right, let's do it.
I think you should taste this one.
This one?
Yeah.
The other thing that I learned from when you told me, right? I was like, hey, I have to learn about this particular cocktail, right? The thing that I learned about this one here is also from the blue coats from the American Revolution.
Right.
So I thought that was kind of cool. And this one is made in Philadelphia.
That's right.
And the other one's from Oregon.
Yep.
All right, so I put the exact same thing. So here's a little trick. If you want to have another drink, right, that is called, what is it called? The last argument or something like that. That one is, or the conclusive argument. I'll put it on the notes. You can use mezcal instead of gin, and it's really fabulous. I mean, it gives it that smokiness. It's really good. All right, so we're gonna shake again.
My husband would love that. He loves mezcal, like in anything, just like that.
Try this with the mezcal, girl.
Yes.
And he's gonna be like, ooh, tasty. We're shaking again. You can also hear the sound of that it changes, right? Yeah. I'm definitely one here, but I can even feel it on that it just mixes differently once it's done. This is taking me forever to learn. Girl.
Well, and some of them.
I got it.
Here you go.
I got it. It's just,
I'm like,
I don't want to slap it too hard. I even cut myself once, because I went so hard and I was like, okay, maybe
you were thirsty.
I was like, abuse is not the way, All right. Where do you go? Oh, here we go. All right, girl. So there you have it. Ladies, another drink. Go for it, girl. What do you like best?
So I've got to be honest, they're both.
You're having both drinks, right?
They're both really good, but I really think the blue coat works better for this cocktail. Why don't you take? Can you taste both of them?
Well, no, yeah, I mean,
right, coronavirus. We're in a pandemic. See?
She's like, I see how she rolls. I'll make another drink, actually. I brought my little, this is my cup. So that in case, But at any rate, thank you for watching again. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the people that scout, come and eat, eat local. Although this one is not very local, it's still from the United States. So,
Buy plants. Don't lie.
Oh yeah, and buy plants. The plants are amazing.
They'll make you happy.
Yeah, plants do make you happy. And if you have any questions, just send them a message.
Are those gins that we can pick up at the package store?
You can totally get both of these actually at Decatur Package is probably the closest place, but these are two of the most popular gins. So on this, my other job, I actually am a wine and spirits distributor for Ultimate Distributors here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we sell to boutique retail and big retailers across. So total,
Price-wise, where do you put these?
So this one's going to be probably around $29.99 to $32.99, and about the same price on this. So, yeah.
Awesome. And they're larger bottles, by the way.
You do, and this comes in liters as well. The Uncle Val's. This is a 750, but it also comes in liters, and this is a 750.
I see the difference of the little.
And I didn't know they made mini chartreuse bottles.
We actually have a bigger one at home, and I was like, let's take the small one. So
I actually have a chartreuse cheerleading costume at home. I do. We used to sell more chartreuse than anyone in the country at a bar that I worked at. So perfect.
Well, thank you, everybody. I know it's been a long one, but take care and wash your hands.